And today we'll be looking at the assignment that was given last week, which some of you are yet to solve. The assignment states that a courier bus travels from head office in Lagos to a town B, which is 210 km away on the bearing of 55 degrees, to deliver a mail. He then changes course and moves to his branch office, also in Lagos, on a bearing of 220 degrees. If the branch office is directly east of the head office, calculate correct to three significant figures. A. The distance between the head office and the branch office. B. How far is town B from the branch office? So let's put everything we have here into bearing to get the shape of the triangle. So they said that the courier bus travel from head office in Lagos. So let's call it the head office. Let this be the head office. So from the head office, and it travel to a town B, which is 210 km away. So it traveled to a town B, which is 210 km away, on a bearing of 55 degrees. So this is our north-south pole. This is Lagos. This is Lagos. Okay, let me just use head for now. This is Lagos on a bearing of 55 degrees. So this should be our 55 degree. So this is our bearing of 55 degree to a town B. So this is our town B. So let's call it town B. This is town B. So this is what? Town B. The distance is what? 210 kilometer. 210 kilometer. Then he said that when he gets to town B, he changes his course. He changes his course and moves to the branch office in Lagos. He moved to his branch office in Lagos on a bearing of 220 degree. So we turn 220 degree, which is something of this 180. Let me do that again. 180. There 220 will be somewhere here. So 220 degree. So he turned 220 degree to his branch office and moved down to his branch office. And they told us that the branch office is directly east of the head office. The branch office is directly east of the head office. So it will be a straight line from the head office. So this is the branch office. So this is the branch office. So let's call it the branch office. So this is what we have at the end of the day in terms of the diagram. And this bearing is 55 degree. This is 210. No, sorry, 220 degree. This is 220 degree. Let me share something so you have a better view of it. Okay, this is it. This is the head office. It turns 55 degree and move to a town B. This is town B. Then from town B, he now turn 220 degree, which is this, and move to his branch office. And the branch office is directly east of the head office. This is the east. You know, these are north, south, east. Sorry, not south, east, and west. So when it says directly east, will be on this region. So let's go back to what we are doing. So directly east is this region. So this is directly east. So this is the diagram we have at the end of the day. This diagram we have at the end of the day. This is the 220 degree turn before it faces the branch office. This is the 210 kilometer walk from the head office to town B, which is this town. So we were asked to look for the distance between the head office and the branch office, this one. And we also asked to look for the distance between the town B and the branch office, which is this side. So we'll be looking at both of them. So let's call this angle A, call this angle B, and call this angle C. So what is required of us is to get the various angle A, B, and C, because we are giving only one side. So since we are giving only one side, we need to solve. We are looking for side, and the best thing to do to solve for the side, if you are giving only one side, what you simply do, try as much as possible to obtain two or more sides you will get the other side using sine rule. So what we simply do at this point is to try to obtain angle A, B, C, and D. Okay, how do we obtain angle D? Angle D is very simple to obtain. Angle D is very simple to obtain. From here to here is for 220 degrees. This angle is for 220 degrees. But we know that this is a straight line. The north-south pole is a straight line. And any angle on a straight line is for 180 degrees. So what we simply do is now that this entire angle is 220. Then we minus the angle on a straight line. So we have what? 220 minus 180. So angle D will be equal to what? 40 degrees. So angle D will be equal to what? 40 degrees. That's one. Then if we have gotten angle D, we can get angle B by just applying this simple logic. Look at it. This is a straight line, and this is another straight line, and both of them are parallel because they have not south pole of two different positions. Then this is a transcender. So that be it. What we have here, we will have alternate angle. This angle is alternate to this. So this angle is equal to this angle. Let me do it very clear. This angle is equal to what? This angle. So B plus D is equals to what? 55 degrees. Let me make it very clear. B plus D is equal to what? 55 degrees. The reason that they are alternate angle. 55 degrees is equal to BD because they are what? Alternate angle. And we know that the value of D is what? 15. So B plus 15 is equals to what? 55 degrees. So if B plus 15 is equal to 55 degrees, then B is equals to 55 minus 15. So B is equals to what? 30 degrees. So we have gotten B at 30 what? Degree. Now what do we do next to get A? It's very what? Simple. So since the branch office is directly east of the head office, which is this, it simply implies that this is 90 degrees. This was 90 because it's directly what? East. You know, this is our cardinal point. Our cardinal point we have here as 90, 90, 90, and 90. Each of them is 90. And this is what? East. So since it's directly east, not from north to east is what? 90. So it implies that this angle is what? 90. So A plus 55 degrees is equals to 90 what? Degree. Then what we simply do now, so A is equals to what? 90 degrees minus 55 degrees. So A is equals to what? 35 degrees. So A is equals to 35 what? Degree. So I've gotten A and B. We have gotten what? A and B. Now what we simply do is to what? Obtain what? C. And to obtain C is quite easy, very, very much easy. Since we have gotten angle A and B, we just obtain C directly using what? Sum of angle in a what? Triangle. A plus B plus C is equals to what? 180 degrees. The reason that there's sum of angle in a what? Triangle. This is a triangle. So the sum of angle in a triangle is what? 180. So we know that A is what? 35 plus 15 plus C is equals to what? 180 degrees. So when we add 35 plus 15 is what? This was 50. Then plus C is equals to what? 180 degrees. Then what we simply do, we make C the subject of formula. So C is equals to 180 minus 50 degrees. Then C is equals to what? C is equal to 130 degree. So this is all what we have done thus far. That D plus 1 minus 120 is equal to what? 40 degree. And I gave you the reason. Then B plus D is equals to what? Is equal to 55 degrees. So 55 degree. The reason is that they are what? Alternate what? Angle. So we solve for what? B. And we got our B as what? 15. Then we say that A is equals to, this A is what? 190 minus 55, which is 35, and so forth. Then now let us get the side. We are looking for this side, the distance between the head office and the branch office, which is this side. So if you know, let's go back to our sine rule. If this side is capital letter B, here is small letter b. If this side is capital letter C, here is for small letter c. And if this side is capital letter A, here is for small letter a. So we now have what? Our what? Cosine. We say that B all over sine B is equal to C all over what? Sine C. And we know that the value of B is not given, which is what we are looking for. But the angle B, this angle B is given us as 15 degrees, as what we calculate. Then we are given this distance 210 kilometers between the head office and the tan B, which is 210 kilometers. Then we have obtained angle C. That angle C is what? 130 degree, which is 130 what? Degree. So what we simply do here, we what? Cross multiply 15 sine 15 times what? 210, which is what? 210 times what? Sine 15 divided by what? Sine 30. So when you compute everything to your calculator, at the end of the day, your value for B, which is the distance between head office and the branch office, is approximately 71 kilometers.